Candace.
And I'm Jacqueline.
Welcome to Aisle by Aisle.
We're taking a trip through the grocery store to share a few tips we've learned along the way about making healthier food and drink choices.
In this segment, we're going through the dairy aisle.
I buy this milk. Vitamin D.
Yeah, that milk is tasty. But if you want to save on calories and fat, you should try 1% or skim. It has the same calcium and the same vitamins, but a lot less fat. And you know where that ends up.
Yeah, but how does it taste?
Well, honestly, it did take a little getting used to, but if you start with 2% and then switch to 1% and then slowly switch to skim over time, it works. When it comes to cheese, you could get no fat or low fat cheese, but I personally like to get just regular cheese and just use a little bit less.
I agree. When I cook, I use less regular cheese, but for most recipes, you can use low fat or fat-free sour cream or cream cheese without a noticeable difference.
Now, let's talk about yogurt. I've done a lot of research on yogurt, and sometimes I know that the choices can be a little overwhelming. One thing you definitely want to look out for are yogurts that have active cultures, which is to say, healthy bacteria. Me personally, I like low-fat or no-fat plain Greek yogurt. It's so nice and thick, and then you throw in berries or honey or granola. Oh, it's really good.
You're hardcore. I can't go there, but I'm glad you brought this up. I love how yogurt is always individually packaged and it's almost always on sale.
But when I started comparing labels, wow, lots of sugar and calories. I like flavored yogurts, but I look for the ones that have less fat and sugar, and I make sure they contain active cultures. And then I just eat less sugar elsewhere to make up for it.
I mean, I want my yogurt to taste good.
No, I agree with that. Now, the jury is still out on whether these special yogurts actually work. But you do want to know that you need to watch out for the calories and the sugar in these as well. And if you don't mind the taste, you can use ones that are sweetened with artificial sweeteners and save on calories.
Bottom line, go for low fat and low sugar and make sure you have active cultures.
We hope this trip to the grocery store has been informative for you.
It was for us.
To get more information or recipes, or to download the tip sheet for this segment, visit us at www.myeatsmartmovemore.com.
I'm Jacqueline.
And I'm Candace.
And thank you for joining us for Aisle by Aisle.